Welcome. In this lesson, we're going to learn to basically solve a quadratic that's already been factored. So the most important thing to realize is we could take the time to distribute this out and realize that this is a quadratic that looks something like this. Y squared minus 13y plus 42 equals 0. Now, you're not going to ever, in this lesson, be given it to you like this. But a lot of quadratics can be factored into two binomials like this. And what we want to do is, there's only one variable, y. We want to know what values of y make the equation true. In factored form, it's really easy to solve because what you're going to do is you're going to take each set of parentheses individually. So I'm going to take the y minus 6, that first set of parentheses, set that equal to 0, and then solve that one-step equation. I'm going to add 6 to both sides, and I find out that one possible value of y that would work would be a y value of 6. So I take that and put that into that first solution. Then what I do is I take the second set of parentheses, the y minus 7, and I set that equal to 0, and I solve for y. So I add 7 to both sides, and I find out that my other solution or other y value that would make the equation true would be a positive 7. And I type that in to the second solution. So again, that's all you're going to be doing through this lesson is you take the first set of parentheses, the w plus 3, set that one equal to 0, and solve minus 3 from both sides. And we get a w value of 3. That would be your first answer. Then take the second set of parentheses, set it equal to 0, solve for w. Add 9 to both sides, and we get w is 9. That's your second solution. Just like that. Whoops, what did I do? Oh, do you see what I did? I dropped this minus sign right here. It's a negative 3. That should have been a negative 3, and I typed it in as a positive 3. The 9 was correct. So watch your signs. Your signs will make a huge, negative 3 is different than a positive 3. Well, I'm glad this one came up because I want to emphasize you might not see two parentheses, but just take whatever's on the outside of the parentheses and set that equal to 0. Oh, well, that means one solution is 0. Then take the only set of parentheses, the h minus 9, and set that equal to 0. Add 9 to both sides, and we find out we have an h value of 9 is the second one. So again, once in a while, there won't be two sets of parentheses. Just realize, though, that it's h times this. So take that h, set it equal to 0, and then take the parentheses and set it equal to 0. So if you only see one set of parentheses, take whatever's on the outside and set that equal to 0. Same with this one. And I'm going to jump ahead because you will get some that have a two-step equation. So again, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take what's on the outside of the parentheses and set it equal to 0. Well, that means x is 0. That's one of my solutions. Then I'm going to take what's on the inside of the parentheses, or the second set of parentheses, if we happen to have had two sets of parentheses, 4x minus 5, set that equal to 0. Add 5 to both sides. We get 4x equals 5. Divide by 4 to get rid of the 4 that's in front of the x, and we get x equals 5/4. And again, it says to write it as an improper fraction in simplest form, so I'll actually click on here and type in 5/4, 5 divided by 4. We're back to two that have two sets of parentheses. I'll do one last one. Take the first set of parentheses, 8c plus 7. Set that equal to 0 and solve for c. So I'm going to minus 7 first. Get 8c equals a negative 7. I'm not going to drop the minus sign this time. Divide by 8. and I get C is equal to negative 7/8. That's my first solution. Come over here and put in a negative 7/8. Now I'm going to find the next solution. I'm going to take that second set of parentheses, the 8C plus 1, set that equal to 0, minus 1 from both sides. We get 8C equals a negative 1. Again, I'm not going to drop the minus sign. Made that mistake once. Divide both sides by 8, and we get a negative 1/8, because I divided both sides by 8. Come up here, type in the negative 1/8, or 1 divided by 8 to the fraction negative 1/8. If you have any questions, please bring them to class, and I will help you.